Hello, it's Lemon VR. I think if you played Gorilla Tag enough, you could say there's been some pretty weird stuff, but there's also been pretty disturbing stuff. Crazy hacking occurrences, people getting serious injuries, to just plain out terrible situations that people have gone through in this game. Because of these occurrences, I am going to cover the 5 most disturbing Gorilla Tag occurrences. Coming at number 5 is the Nemo hacking occurrences. In 2021, a group of hackers by the name of L-Hacks hacked Gorilla Tag by using a mod named Rage Spammer. They got Gorilla Tag on Steam on their PC, but somehow used an unknown mod to get and play Gorilla Tag on their computer and using no VR headset at all. They used to spawn 3 monkeys that would be named Name, but the E looked like an O, so everybody referred to the monkeys as Nemo. You see, there would be 3 monkeys in a lobby. They wouldn't move or anything, and they would be called Name or Nemo. Once you tagged all 3 of these monkeys, you would be banned forever. And it actually happened to some people. But then, a year later in 2022, after Lemming fixed it, L-Hacks was back at it again, but this time, instead of 3 monkeys, they used Rage Spammer to duplicate 1,000 monkeys. Look at this footage.
Oh my god! Dude! There's this many over here. There's this guy. Look how many there are over here. My game is actually being destroyed. I'm being obliterated right now by these hackers. Oh my god. Look how many there are. I'm lagging so hard right now. Like, there are more than, like, I think there's at least 50 in here, if not more. And they're multiplying. There's more appearing.
As you could see, there was a lot of monkeys there in her server, but L-Hacks can do way more than that. That was just a small portion of the amount of monkeys they can put in your game. Next up, coming at number 4, is the Gorilla Tag loading screens. So, everyone knows that every time you join Gorilla Tag, you see the smiling black gorilla. But in some cases, this smiling black gorilla hasn't always been smiling. And not just not been smiling, also having deformed faces, showing sad emotions, or just anything else but being just a happy gorilla. Here's some screenshots to claim this statement. You see those creepy, deformed monkey faces? Well, those ones might be fake, but they have been seen by multiple people. So, it is a big possibility that they are real. But there has been a certain loading screen face that has changed the community forever. Now, I might do a whole separate ghost video after this, but if you haven't heard of PBBV, it's one of the most popular ghosts to ever exist in Gorilla Tag. And there was a TikTok where someone, I actually forget the name, but they were walking around in mines and they found PBBV, and PBBV saw them and started chasing them. They chased them all the way through caves, all the way through the stump, all the way through forest, and then they climbed up the treehouse, and PBBV caught up to them, and then they got banned, and their screen went dark, and this is what their loading screen showed. That monkey is the sign that PBBV has banned you, and you'll never be able to play Gorilla Tag again. Number 3, the day everyone got banned. So, this all started in the summer of 2024. Everyone was just playing and minding their own business, but secretly, Lemming and his team needed to release an update, but everybody was playing during this, so they decided they would release the update when the player count was at its lowest. This happened at 3 a.m. in the night when the player count was only at 1,000 people currently playing the game. So, when they decided to release the update, it turns out they used the wrong script or something and accidentally permanently banned every single player that was online at the time. And it was for ban evasion, but basically no one had done anything wrong, so all the players were confused. But the thing was, if you played after they ran the script while everyone else was banned, you could still play. So if you just started playing after they ran the script, you were fine. So everyone was banned, but after a few weeks, they successfully fixed it. Everyone got Gorilla Tag back. They were able to play, and everyone who got permanently banned got 500 shiny rocks free. So, it wasn't that crazy, but it was very scary for the players who got permanently banned for no reason. Coming at number 2, we have the kid who got a near fatal injury. This incident happened on July 7th of 2023. It turns out this kid's name was TVB, at least in Gorilla Tag it was. And it turns out he was in the city and he was swinging his arms around to get up to like the shop. And he swung his arm as hard as he could and it turns out he was swinging it at his desk. And if that wasn't worse enough, he had scissors wide open on his desk, sitting there, and he swung his arm. His pinky finger flew into the scissors, and it ripped right through his pinky finger. You could see his bones sticking out. Like the people said, well, not in Gorilla Tag, but you could see his bones sticking out in real life. His mom, it turns out, walked in. But before that, you could see there was another kid that was helping him tie like a cast around his pinky finger. Here's the clip. It's pretty bad.
Okay, stop talking though. Okay, that's that. Now, nicely wipe it around that's that. Get out of here.
So you can see in the video, he's explaining to them that his pinky finger is still dripping blood. And Dark Blue was helping him tie cloth, or before I said like a cast or something around his pinky finger to make it stop. But his mom eventually saw him and heard him crying in his room. He went to the hospital, and it said people say that he survived. We can never really tell, but everybody says that he survived, which is good. Finally, coming at number 1, is the kid who shot himself. This incident happened about 2 years ago. It was around Christmas time, and it was just a regular lobby of gorillas just playing tag until someone said something that surprised everyone. Let me show you the clip.
Whoever tags me first gets to choose where I shoot myself. Purple.
Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap.
You're shooting yourself in the head. The head. The head.
The kid was acting completely fine when he said the thing, the you know what. But then, when one of the other kids told him where he was gonna do it, he genuinely started crying before he might have used the soundboard and pretended he shot himself. But his character didn't move at all, and it was completely quiet. And that would be a sick and like terrible joke to make. But it has been confirmed that he did die, and even the person who recorded the video responded.
I joined a random lobby in Forest and pressed record, and I saw a kid so-called shoot himself. That's what everyone on the internet is deeming it. Anyway, over the next few days I edited the video, and then on March 4th I uploaded it to YouTube. That's where the tale begins, because on YouTube it didn't blow up. It got just about maybe just under 1,000 views, I'm pretty sure, maybe 30 likes, something like that. And then months later, maybe 6 months later, I decided to have a go at TikTok. So I uploaded Gorilla Tag videos on TikTok on an account called VexVR. And then I got to that video. I uploaded that video. And then that's when everything happened.
So I think what he's trying to say is, like, he joined the lobby, kid was there, and he decided to record, the kid did the thing, and so Rexy there thought it was funny, but it was just because he was like in the moment. But obviously he definitely doesn't think it's funny anymore, and it was pretty sad. But yeah, those were the 5 most disturbing Gorilla Tag occurrences. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned a little bit from this video, and subscribe. Bye.